Today we have I Live for Donuts.
Hey, that's me.
Andria Dontigney. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, we'll take it for sure. Okay, here's the thing with my last name.
I don't know. It's weird.
It is, and
There's letters in there that are silent or something. I know.
I've struggled with my last name my whole life. I expect people when I go to the doctor to say, I go, yeah, that's me. But not until I moved to the deep south did people really struggle.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and I'm getting impatient. Because in Alabama, they talk so slow that if you're going to stumble over my name, now we've been sitting here 10 minutes. And they're adamant.
Yeah.
They want to get it right.
I get it. I'll get it here in a minute.
And they're like, well, how do you pronounce it? I'm like, just put the fries in the back. Don't worry. One day I called a nurse for my GI specialist, and this woman, she's so sweet. But, I mean, I'm really sick. I'm having an emergency. I need you to speed it up, Linda. She's on the phone. Hello, thank you for calling Dr. Russ. I'm like, I'm going to die before we get to the point.
I feel like we don't really talk that slow.
It sounds like you're talking to my mom.
You don't. In Tennessee, no. So I was thinking about this today. Like, when I lived in Southern Illinois, they have a twang. It's like Kentucky. I didn't know I had that twang until I moved to Wisconsin. I heard my friends have that twang. I said, oh, I used to sound like that. Then I moved to Florida, and they have their own kind of twang. And I heard it until I picked it up. Then I didn't hear it anymore. Then I moved to Alabama, and they have just slow drawl. And then today in Tennessee, I'm like, okay, I think I might be picking up a little bit of Alabama. Y'all have the same phrases we do, but it's faster. Like, y'all are... Like,
Yeah.
Just picked up the pace on the talking,
Yeah. I get so fast sometimes
Go
it
Vols.
just disappears. Yeah, I know. Go Vols,
Yeah, he talks so fast that whole parts of words just be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in Alabama, they look at you sideways like you're a Yankee for that.
Oh, yeah.
Because you don't have the drawl they do. And they can't understand me, and I can't understand them.
You got to pronounce your syllables.
No, it's like they got marbles in their mouth. They're not pronouncing much of nothing. I learned some phrases, though, some new phrases in Alabama. What are some good ones? Oh, a preacher said on a Sunday at a cowboy church, he said, let me get it right. He said, now, my daddy said this growing up, and I know some of y'all's did. My daddy used to tell me he was going to beat me naked and hide my clothes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Never heard that before.
All right, neither.
Apparently, it's an Alabama
Check this out, bro. Trey used to have sex with twins when he was in high school.
At the same time? Or?
Yeah, well, it was 2 different times, but I asked him whenever he was doing it, I was like, dude, how do you tell them apart?
Yeah.
And he said, well, one of them always has pink fingernails.
Okay.
And he said the other one's got a huge cock.
I like what I like, bro. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
I heard one of the horse show yesterday, this old man. This old man, this guy was full of one-liners yesterday. He was about 76 years old. He didn't get nothing about nothing. Man's been riding horses probably since he came out the womb. And I thought, this is the guy I want to know. But he was telling this joke. He said, yeah, a guy came to look at a horse I had, this mare. And he came to the house. He said, well, can I see her? I said, yeah. And he starts looking at the mare. He said, that's a good-looking mare. He said, can I see her teeth, her mouth, make sure she's healthy? Yeah. And I showed her the mouth. Can I see her hooves? Yeah. Showed the hooves. Can I see her twat? He said, well, that's kind of weird, but yeah. He lifts up her tail and he said, well, that looks good too, but I want to see her run around. Oh, trot. You want to see her trot?
God dang it, son. That's hilarious as shit.
This guy all day, he told me that he fought a kangaroo. Everybody, so you got to ask Mr. Larry about fighting a kangaroo. So yeah, this whole story. He was in Vietnam, then he went to Australia, and somehow he fought a kangaroo. I don't know if it was true. And he said, but Vietnam was easier than fighting the kangaroo.
Oh, shit.
Golly. Sometimes you don't know if country people are being for real or not.
Yeah, you have no clue.
You need to find this man and get him on this podcast. Next time I see him, I'm going to let him know.
Yeah.
He was something.
Probably got some stories. Mm-hmm. Old people got stories, man.
Yeah, good ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, Andria, for everybody that don't know, has been on the podcast one time before. About 3 years ago.
No, was it that long ago? Are we getting old? So. Was I still in my 20s? Was that before I turned... That was probably right before I turned 30.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, it was summertime.
Yeah, we were all a little skinnier. You had a little less gray in your beard, I think. Your wife's still as hot as she was then.
I'm taking that out.
I said that the first time, too. By the way, I did the first podcast. I said, shout out to the wives. They're hot.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. For sure.
Yeah. So, what are you up to now on TikTok? How many followers you got over there?
I think 353,000.
353,000.
My Instagram's taken off. My Instagram's at like 70. Trying to boost my X, so follow me on X, because that's hard, dude. X is hard. The more you bully people on X, the better you do, though.
Just talking trash.
Straight up, dude. I thought my friends were joking, but no, the more vile I am on X, I'm like, I'm a whole different person. You got levels to the shit, because like on TikTok, you can only say like certain things. You gotta be kind of, and then on X, you can say whatever the fuck you want. Mm-hmm. Instagram and Facebook, really, for the most part, you can too. So I always tell people they like my TikTok stuff. I'm like, you gotta graduate through the levels of my personality.
Yeah.
My grandma's on my Facebook. She doesn't have my other stuff.
Golly.
Yeah. Which I found out the other day when I called my grandpa that he doesn't know that I'm gay. I mean, I don't know how. I guess nobody had explained it to him. And he's hard of hearing, and he just turned 83. And no one had explained this to him, because who's going to sit the man down and be like, listen, we got to talk. Yeah. I just thought he figured it out. Yeah. And I called him, and he doesn't hear very well, and we're talking. He said, you got a boyfriend yet? No?
No, Papa.
Because at this point, I'm not going to be the one to tell him. I'm just going to let it roll. Yeah. I used to look one way, now I look this way, and I figured he would kind of... But if he's not on Andy Griffith, Gunsmoke, or the newspaper, he don't know about it.
Yeah.
Dang it.
He don't know about transgender people. He's never heard of an asexual.
Yeah.
This man's living the dream.
He's living the dream of all dreams, bro.
What?
He's
a
living
happy
the
guy.
life, dude. He has no idea what's going on in the world.
He's so unburdened.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I wish I was more like that.
Yeah.
Unburdened by the news.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I'm unburdened by it. Don't get me wrong, because so all of the No Kings protests, I have no idea what that was about.
Oh, it's the 2.0. It was the second one. Yeah.
There was a first one?
Yeah. They're protesting kings. They don't want us to have kings in America. They succeeded. We don't have any kings.
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah. But here's what I said about it.
That's good, I guess.
I said, well, they got
we all agree with that, right?
There's still, I think, protests in D.C. are trying to. I don't know. Portland's going off. Chicago's going off. Now we got the No Kings. I said, didn't your mamas ever tell you clean up one mess before you start a new one? Because, like, now you can't start this protest. What happened to this protest?
Yeah.
Are we still doing that? Or where's... Okay.
What were all the other protests?
Well, Portland, they're protesting the ICE. I think it's ICE. Chicago, for sure, they're protesting ICE. Now, this was an interesting one. This mayor they got in Broadview, Illinois, where the ICE facility is a fucking idiot. So what she did last week was say, okay, well, all these protests are happening near the ICE facility because... I don't know. They want them to let the illegals go? I don't really. They're running around in dinosaur costumes and shit. Nobody knows what they want. So she said, okay, well, it's dangerous for them to be protesting on 22nd Street, which is blocks away from the ICE facility. So I'm going to give them a zone to protest in. Yay me. And that zone is going to be across from the ICE facility. That makes sense. Yeah, now they can only protest here. And then she said, about a day after that, now ICE has fences all around their facility because these people are fucking nuts. And I'm going to make an ordinance. They got to take those down.
Oh, heck.
So now the protesters can only protest right outside the ICE facility. And I'm going to make them take their fences down or else. And they did. They had to take them down. And I don't know what happened if I didn't follow it. But it just seemed funny to me that she designated the violent protesters to protest only here. And then said, oh, by the way, you can't defend yourselves either. Good luck.
Gosh.
Golly.
But in Chicago, in the inner city, ICE was asking for help from the police department, and they said no.
Yeah.
For real?
Oh, yeah. They were surrounded by protesters, and they called out, and the dispatcher, they got the recording, told everybody to turn around. They said they weren't coming to help because police chief and the mayor of Chicago said no. They don't want ICE in their city.
Yeah. It's crazy because the country's like 50% divided almost. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's hard to...
I mean, I think we can all agree, like, violence isn't great, and if ICE is helping crack down on violence and drug dealers, I feel like that's important, and illegal immigration. I don't know why we're against that, but, you know.
Makes no sense.
It's a whole thing.
Yeah. It seems like we all want the same thing, and just people have different views of how to obtain that.
Yeah.
Kind of, That's what it feels like.
Different viewpoints on how you obtain, like, just peace and quiet. Just leave me alone, let me live my life. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that's kind of a libertarian view. The libertarians believe that everybody should be able to do what they want as long as it doesn't affect other people. And that's a good concept. They've just never been able to bring it to fruition.
There's no way.
Well, libertarians want to like legalize all drugs. They take it that far. Oh, yeah. Like, oh, everybody should just be able to do drugs.
Well, I mean, people are getting them anyway, right?
I mean, I'd like to see it just for a day. Let's see how it shakes out. It could be fun.
A lot of people who are doing drugs would just die almost instantly.
Yeah, they would.
Natural selection. On it. Well, they did that in Vancouver, Canada, and I've seen that at work, and there's people ODing in the street all over Vancouver.
Yeah. Oh, heck.
All you do is quit serving Narcan up, and it's the problem pretty much takes care of itself.
Well, in Vancouver, I think they do go revive them and send them on their way, and then a little bit later they do it again.
Golly, that's a lot. That's a lot, bro.
Nobody knows the real solution to the problem. It's just people need to just be human again. Right?
Yeah.
I think we lost a lot of that after Charlie Kirk. I think people were angry on both sides, and it seems like it's been nonstop ever since. And that whole thing was something. I don't know. What do y'all think? Y'all think
you do know? Yeah, you know what you think. Go ahead.
Oh no, yeah. I do. Okay, Tyler Robinson. Did Tyler Robinson shoot Charlie Kirk? And what do we think about the Discord messages?
Now, are you asking me? Because I have no idea what you're talking about.
I figured that, but Trey's looking at me like he might know. And I feel like he keeps up. I feel like he keeps up. He knows about a Discord.
I don't know, like, what to believe. It's hard for me to, like, throw my point of view out there because I don't really 100% know. You know what I'm saying? So, but what I feel is like he didn't do it.
It seems suspicious to me. I'm not going to go full Candace Owens, but... Yeah. I think we were way too quick to jump the gun, and I said that before they ever caught the shooter. The same day, I said no matter who they pull out, Barney the purple dinosaur right now and say he did it, we are all so angry we're going to say, yeah, he did it.
Yeah,
but exactly. It's not, where are his parents? Why haven't they held a press conference unless they have a way better lawyer than they usually do? Because usually the parents come out and say something. Where is his boyfriend? Because he's missing. He's been missing for quite a while. Nobody's found him yet. And... where's the proof? We got a grainy video of this guy.
Yeah.
And then, oh, that's the guy. There's no other shooting that we have had like this, that's high profile, that's been like this. We have seen footage of the arrest. We've had the parents' friends speaking out. Where is it?
Yeah, not.
And the Discord messages were just, I don't know.
Seemed fake.
It was weird. And it wasn't enough for me to be like, yeah, that makes it. Anybody could have written that out.
Yeah.
I don't know. But Candace Owens is completely off her rocker. I don't know if I would go full Candace Owens with it.
You're not going full Candace Owens, but yes. I don't know what any of them said, but Trey's been following this pretty. Yeah. So when you started talking about that, you read his face exactly right.
Yeah, that's some bullshit too, bro. Don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know that you're a little bit younger than Kurt too, so I know you and me are all up in it.
Yeah.
Or like if it's on X or they're talking about a Discord, I know about it.
Yeah.
Or social media.
So I know what X is. I've never opened the app, and I know what a Discord is. But
I have one. You should join my Discord.
Well, so
yeah, there's dog pictures of mine.
I actually downloaded the app just because you said join my Discord.
That's nice.
And I still can't figure out how to find
I'm gonna be so real.
Follow your Discord, or I would, but I have no way. I have no idea.
I have a team of 3 people that help me run my life inside and out, and some of that social media. And bless these folks, and they all 3 are very different people and do very different things for my life, and I love them dearly. If they were all the same, it wouldn't work out. But one of them built the Discord, whatever that means. I think some sort of coding. I don't know.
Dang.
The other one monitors it, and I go in there sometimes and look at dogs. And when there's a problem in it, I just text one of the 3 people and say, hey, there's something weird going on in my Discord. I don't know. I want to have a date with a girl using Discord because you can do stream movies there together. I had to ask them how to do it.
Yeah, I don't have no idea.
You had a date with somebody on Discord?
Well, it's like...
it's like a virtual date?
Yeah, I think you can do it on Discord. I kind of started to figure it out because we're going to stream the Alabama game, of course. Alabama, Georgia. Had to do that. We won, by the way. Roll Tide.
Really, bro?
So you can stream on Discord. You can video chat with somebody while you're watching something on the screen. And that's a way to do it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But when we went to watch the Alabama game, because I'm not paying another sports channel, I just watch it on YouTube. It won't let you stream YouTube on there, certain stuff because of the licensing.
Yeah.
So I still haven't figured it out completely. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I think you can watch movies and shit on there. You can hook up your Netflix or something and then
damn.
I don't know. I'm the worst 32-year-old in the world. I feel like I'm behind the 8 ball in technology.
Yeah, no, I think you're far ahead of me.
You got a smart air conditioner, by the way?
Yeah.
It's called you have the Arlo. Mine's called Arlo. It's got an app. I don't know how to work my air conditioner.
Well, mine is difficult.
Okay, so it's not just me.
I had to go to the internet, watch videos, and read the manual.
So somebody else has the app
thermostat.
for my AC, and she's in Kansas, and I gotta text her because I can't work it from the wall. I don't know how to do
Oh
it.
shit!
And I gotta be like, hey, can you change my air conditioner in Alabama?
Damn.
Can you drop this down, Agree?
Yeah.
It's getting chilly here. I don't know. Turn the heat up.
I texted her this morning. I said, hey, I turned the AC off, I think, because it's cold at the house. She said, oh, you don't have to do that. It does it itself. I was like, what? What do you mean? Now I got this smart ring, too. This thing measures my, I don't know, sleep and heart rate and whatever the hell you worry about when you're old.
Yeah, all the stuff you should start worrying about at 32.
Got to.
It's like the Jetsons, man. We're living in a whole new world.
Yeah, I know it.
So,
Is that Brittany? That's Brittany. Fuck you guys. Hi. You're so pretty. I love you so much. She's so much prettier than you guys.
I know it.
I know. Were you humping her leg?
I might have peed a little.
I'm gonna stick my dick in
let
her
me
later.
take that back, because let me see how Monday Night Football goes.
Right.
Oh yeah.
We're all four playing each other, aren't we?
Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah, so the internets don't know. We're in a fantasy football league, and Trey's wife kicks our asses every year.
I know it.
And this is crazy, because, like, I don't know, maybe I just didn't expect her to know about football, and that was a little sexist, because she seems kind of girly, you know? First year, like, we slept on Brittany, and then she started to creep up. We were like, where did you
Who
learn
is
that?
this?
Yeah.
Not every year. I'm like, this bitch.
I know.
I'm playing him. He's got 150 points.
I know. 157 points. How you get 157 points every week?
Like,
How you gonna do that?
when you
That don't
draft,
make no dang sense, bro.
I say every year I think she's fucking the commissioner, but it's me. So when you draft every year, do you guys draft together, you and Brittany? Are you
Well,
sitting
this
next
year
to
we
each other?
was jacked up on something. It was just auto drafted for us this year.
Oh, really?
Mine was too.
Bitch, auto drafted? She's got a team that good?
Yep.
That's
Mine
cool.
auto drafted too.
Taking people out and putting people in. I've been looking.
Because I just want to know if she's drafting next to you, what that conversation's like. Does she know, or is she just throwing darts at the wall?
No, she just picks the best players.
I think she's just throwing darts. She's like, oh, that one's cute.
You can't tell my secret.
Igbuka was a
got a
good
nice
pick for me
butt.
this year.
Yeah, I know it.
What?
Well, I had to get Travis Kelce because I'm a Swiftie, you know. And he let me down this year. But
Yeah. He's letting everybody down for sure.
that's another thing that I don't know if you've seen, if you're not like totally into pop culture right now. Taylor Swift is allegedly a Nazi sympathizer.
Shit.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Yeah, she's a Nazi sympathizer and she's alt-right.
I wonder what she did.
Oh, you don't know?
Mm-mm.
Oh, God forbid. She made an entire album. She wrote a very lovely song about her fiance's dick called Wood. She compared it to a redwood tree. It was lovely.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And so she made a whole album talking about how she wants to get married and have kids, and it
I
was
wonder
beautiful.
why Ashley's never wrote a song like that about me.
I never listened to the album, but I did hear a
because-
bunch of shit about it. It's like bad.
Because people would rather hear about redwood trees than twigs. That's the way it is.
Hell. Damn,
I don't know
bro.
what rhymes with twig. Like, twig. What does rhyme with twig?
Big twig.
Wig.
Big twig.
Big. But yeah, so now Taylor Swift, the liberals are turning against her and saying that she is alt-right trad wife because she wants to get married and have kids.
Well, shit.
Yep.
Bless her heart.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
bullshit.
She can't even want to be married and have kids and not be like.
Well, the cool thing is she don't ever have to do shit ever again because she got enough money.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep. Well,
It
and then
doesn't matter to her what people say. I don't think. I wouldn't. It wouldn't bother me anymore.
No.
If I had her money, I would just move out to an island somewhere. I would never be on TV again.
I know,
bro.
dude.
But that's where we are as women in society, as people, is like if a woman wants to marry a man and have 2.5 kids, then be a Christian, go to church on a Sunday, do what you're supposed to do, then, well, that's just the wrong thing to do. You're just an evil trad wife. How dare you?
Say that again. Trad.
Trad wife, yeah, it's a traditional wife. That's my dream, bro. All day. Let me be somebody's trad wife.
You gonna stay home and cook and shit?
Hell yeah, dude. I love to cook. I love to cook and bake. Give me like a farm with just like one good horse,
Oh yeah.
like a couple goats,
Some chickens.
yeah.
all day.
You gotta have some eggs if you're gonna be baking. I know that.
Yeah, dude.
You gotta have some eggs.
Yeah.
Eggs with the bacon. Why do I gotta do bacon?
You gotta do bacon.
Not bacon. I'm
Eggs.
saying if you're baking.
Oh, if you're baking, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, let a man pay the bills and I'll take care of the house, like 1950s style. I'd marry a man for that. Maybe.
Shit, I would too.
Me
That's
too.
you know, we can all find nice Christian men to settle down with. You know? Let's do it up.
I know it is. Shit.
Some good health insurance, I'm good to go. You know, I say that all the time, though. It's hard, like, as a woman who dates women. Because try finding a woman who, one, is a Christian like me, and two, wants a traditional marriage. I mean, it's untraditional because we're lesbians, but also I try to keep the dream alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's going to be tough, too, because you're a pillow princess, you know?
Oh, God, we're going back to this. Yes, that is a true thing. That is a fact.
Well, I mean...
It is. No, it is. That's true.
Yeah, that's a thing that we talked about, right? Mm-hmm. So that's going to make it tougher for you to find that.
Oh, absolutely. My dating pool's like 0 because, and I say this all the time.
Well, it's probably like 0.01.
Well, the statistics are pretty bad. I've looked up the statistics. It's pretty bad.
I can't imagine. Yeah.
I looked at the statistics of like lesbians who voted for Donald Trump and then like how many of those were actively dating. This is without even putting an age limit in it, right? Just over the age of 18. Who knows? They could have been 75.
Yeah.
But out of that pool, there were about 2 single conservative lesbians in every county in Florida.
Yeah.
That's about what the numbers said. I did the math myself.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah, dude, it's rough.
rare.
And again, like, okay, so I'll date a liberal all day. I don't care. They won't date me. Prime example, yesterday, I'm talking to a doctor, and I expect doctors to be smart, but, you know, I guess not. She's a liberal on a dating site. And she said, well, I would casually date a conservative, but not seriously. So, like, I'd go on a date with you casually, but I couldn't be in a relationship with you. And I was like, I'm still thinking about that. Because my gears are turning, right? You'll be seen in public with me, just not long term? I don't
get it.
I'm very confused.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Yeah, well, then women are just plumb hard to date now anyhow, so.
I wouldn't get remarried.
Heck no.
Oh.
Whenever Ashley dies, that'll be my last wife.
You keep saying that like you're sure she's going to die before you.
No, I'm definitely dying for her.
Yeah.
My health is trash, bro.
Yeah.
She's in great health compared to me. She had a little spinal surgery that set her back a few months, but she's
didn't
good.
you like lose your appendix or some shit last year? You like almost died on us?
Yeah.
What was that 2 years ago?
My appendix was 2 years ago, and my esophagus was last year.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about your esophagus.
No, my esophagus was this year.
What were you doing with your
don't know.
esophagus to inflame it? I need to know.
I've had acid reflux my whole entire life.
Oh, that's not where my brain went. I thought you were doing too many hot dog eating contests or something.
No, I've never been in one.
Yet? Well, now you don't have an esophagus, right? Or they cut it up, so they make more room in there for hot dogs?
No, it's
Why?
still,
He's got it, but it's just fucked up.
it's just messed up. Looks like
Still.
hamburger meat, yeah.
Does it really? Well, my colon looks like hamburger meat, so
Congratulations.
yeah, you're out one and I'm out the other. Which, by the way, okay, this is important to note. I feel like everybody needs to know this, especially the nurse in the room, because what the hell is going on in healthcare? They've taken it too far. It's too far. So I'm starting to understand, because I understand patterns pretty well, and I'm in the hospital for a week, and I ain't got nothing to do but like pay attention to these people that keep coming in my room, and I start to realize that they're trained on empathy. Like they must give these nurses in this hospital a script because they're pulling it out. Okay, at this particular hospital, they got signs in the hospital I was starting to see for the nurses saying, you know, it was like a whole chart with like an acronym: lead with empathy, care, whatever. So I'm figuring it out. My wheels are turning, and they're all very nice. But they're starting to, you know, like you'll go in there having this problem, and you're like keeled over. And they say, I don't understand what you're going through, but my grandma's sister's neighbor had something similar. And I'm starting to realize that they trained them to be this way, and it's kind of funny to me. So we get through it. I'm at the last tail end, pun intended, of my stay in the hospital, and I have to have an enema. And I'll never forget the guy who gave me an enema. His name was Matthew. Matthew was very sweet, and he was doing the thing, and if you don't know, when you're having an enema, you got to keep the stuff in there for far too long. It's very uncomfortable.
Hold on to it, yeah.
So he's not really saying much, and he seemed to be nervous himself. I'm pretty sure he was new. I said, Matthew, you got to just tell me something. Tell me something. Let's just talk. Tell me about you. Tell me something about Matthew. I'm 37, so we're like kind of the same age. That's great, Matthew. All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So we get through the thing, and he's doing my discharge paperwork. And at the end of my discharge paperwork, we were ready to go home, and he said, you know, I really enjoyed today. And I said, Matthew, I don't think that's something you should say to someone who gave an enema to. I think you're leading with empathy.
I'm gonna go home and think about this shit,
So I'm glad my enema was enjoyable.
Yeah.
You kind of sound creeperish right there, bro.
Yeah.
Like a little bit
Calm
creeperish.
down, bro.
Yeah,
God.
relax, dude.
He was so sweet, I didn't have the heart to tell him. I was like, you know what?
Do
Go
you,
forth an
Matthew?
enema.
Yeah.
Go forth an enema. So it's not that they all have the script. They don't have a script that they go by really in the hospital, but every nurse is way more jaded. You can hear that so loud on the mic.
Like now? Since COVID?
No, just you get jaded. You work in a hospital. You see people pass
Every day.
away every day. You see crap that you don't really want to see every day. So you're jaded. You get jaded. So you, as years go on, you learn a pattern of stuff to say to people that works.
That makes sense.
So you just come in and you're like, hey, how are you doing today? And they're like, oh, my back hurts. And you go, oh, no, the laying in that bed hurts your back. You know what I'm saying?
It's like
Yeah.
you get like conditioned to be like robotic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going up to the clinic now every 8 weeks for infusions. And since I'm seeing the same nurses every 8 weeks, and they're cool as hell over there. I don't know if they like their jobs better than like the people in the hospital. Maybe they got it
They do.
easier.
Yeah, they do.
Because
Yeah.
they're probably out there by like 5 o'clock every day.
Yeah, the
I'm bringing
hospital
them,
sucks,
dude.
bro.
I'm bringing them cookies. I got a whole bunch of nurse pins I'm gonna bring them.
Hell yeah.
Like we're chilling in that place, which I understand why they charge my insurance $8,000 an injection because they got recliner chairs in there. You get your own little room. The chair heats up. They're like flight attendants. Can we get you anything else? Is that soda okay? We can get you a diet. I'm like,
Shit.
yeah, it's a nice place
Yeah.
to go for the rest
Sitting
of my
there
life.
with your legs up.
Yeah, I take the best naps of my life in that place. That's an $8,000 nap right there.
Sounds cheap enough.
Yep.
I would pay $8,000 sometimes to take a nap if I could sleep.
Yeah.
Whatever they're putting in those injections, man, I'm telling you, it's Benadryl and something called Remicade, which this is interesting. So I got mouse antibodies in me now. I found that out. I've been taking this injection for like, I don't know, it's been 3 times for my rheumatologist finally says, oh, so eventually you'll build up antibodies because your body doesn't want the mouse antibodies because they're not supposed to be in there. Yeah. I said, man, I'm going to turn into Master Splinter. Watch. I said, y'all been shooting me up with mice shit for weeks. I didn't know.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Turn into Master Splinter.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Uh-huh. I don't really understand. It's called a biologic. Whatever that means.
Yeah.
And I just said, all right, well, it works. I don't know what they're putting in my body. I got the COVID shot. What can get worse than that, to be honest?
Uh-oh.
I did. Yeah. Did y'all not get the shot?
I didn't.
No, I did not.
I wish I hadn't. I still got it 3 times.
Jesus.
I got COVID 3 times, and I got sick from the shot.
Heck.
Well, I caught COVID several times. I've had it several times. I've had it even like this year or whatever.
For real?
Yeah.
I've never been tested positive for it.
Well, you've never been tested. You just didn't go to the doctor.
Mentally
Yeah.
either. He's never been mentally tested. We
No,
know.
I have not.
Yeah.
No, that's for
I
sure.
learned a lot of things.
That's
You've
true.
never been tested.
I need to be tested. For damn sure. But
I've never been positively tested, though. So, still covered under my insurance because it's not a pre-existing.
Right, that's the thing too, is getting insurance to pay for anything is insane. My God, to get this injection, they had to have the pharmacy team at the hospital fight with my insurance to tell them I truly, truly needed this in an emergent situation. And the doctor said so, and a bunch of doctors said so. And insurance is like, are you sure though?
Yeah.
Are you really sure?
Maybe not.
Like, we feel like you could try something else. And they're like, we did a hyperbaric chamber. I don't think there's anything left to try. Like, I was in a hyperbaric chamber for 5 days. For 2 hours a day. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was cool. Well, so that was funny because, my doctor's a real young guy, and he's really innovative. Like, he's done like so much stuff and research and whatever. He's my new doctor, and I'm laying there in the bed. I'm like half awake and on drugs and kirked out. I mean, I'm not doing well. And he walks in. First time I meet this guy, the first thing he says is, "Well, usually they take your colon out at this point." And I said, I kind of laughed. I said, "They've been trying since I was like 23. What else you got?" And his eyes lit up, and he got very excited. So now I'm excited, right? Because I'm feeding off other people. I was like, why are we excited? He said, wait, how long have you had your condition? I said, I don't know, half my life. He starts shuffling through the papers. He said, this meets the requirements and it's pretty severe. You can be in my research study. And I said, okay. I didn't ask any questions. I said, sure. He's like, wait, you really want to do it? I said, yeah, I guess. I mean, am I going to die? What's the risk? He said, well, like, 2 people might have died, but whatever, sign here. I said, okay. Yeah, sure. He said, well, we're like really close to FDA approval, and just last week we were able to get a second person in the study. They approved us, so you're like one of 2 people. And then when this is done, when you 2 are done, we're going to go to FDA approval. So it's like innovative. And I said, yeah, we'll do that. So I signed the papers. He's excited. And I go to have my colonoscopy, and they got to roll me to the hyperbaric immediately after. Well, I do my colonoscopy. They're biopsying me and make sure I don't have cancer. I'm waking up out of anesthesia, and he comes over. He's still real excited. And I'm like, hey, doc, do I have cancer? You got to go. And he's rushing me to the hyperbaric chamber. I said, shit, you didn't let me wake up. You didn't tell me if I had cancer. You said, you got to go. He cared more about his research study than my health. I said, okay. And so it was like a week goes by, and I was telling the research people, they thought it was funny as hell, and I'm about to leave. And I said, oh, guys, by the way, I found out I don't have cancer. It took a week. But, yeah, now we know.
That's good.
Yeah, that was good. No
they
cancer.
nailed it, yeah.
Yeah, nailed it.
At least they did tell you.
Yeah.
Eventually. Yeah, but he got what he needed for sure.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I felt like a scientist in there, man. I was doing, they had me doing a stool sample. I had to, put it in little tubes myself. And
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah, I'm half out of it. Mm-hmm. I'm actually, on a first-name basis with his research assistant now. We text about my poop all the time.
Hey. Yeah.
Golly, I don't know if I can handle that.
Yeah, but at a certain point,
Today,
it's
it was disgusting once again.
Yeah.
listen, you start having problems with your GI tract, you get really excited when you have healthy shits, let me tell you.
Yeah.
But you can handle life in different ways, and it sucks. And I'm in my 30s, and I got really sick, and the hospital sucked, and I thought, this is the end, and I don't even want to live anymore at this point. But then it was okay. And at the end of the day, I can't always do what I used to. I get tired more. But that's just the hand I was dealt, Some people, I understand why nurses are, because some people are just dicks in the hospital. But
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I have to be here. They have to be here. And this is the hand that I was dealt. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to make jokes. I'm going to bring the nurses cookies. What else
Also,
do?
let's be real. You didn't mind being in there with all those nurses.
Well, to be fair,
It was kind of crutting jokes and kind of flirting.
well,
Yeah. Well, when Matthew come in, she got pissed.
Yeah. She's like, you give me a dang animal dang, bruh.
you get to a point now that I'm 32 where 21, 22-year-olds are kind of like, I don't know if I can do that anymore.
Oh, yeah, you can't.
And a lot of these nurses, some of them are 19 years old.
Yeah.
19, 20, 22. I mean, barely any of them were 30, 35. So
Yeah.
that was kind of, I'm checking IDs
Yeah.
at the door.
You're like that liberal doctor that he was talking to. You're like, I could have a
I casually, no.
casual conversation with you, but I could never date you long term.
Well, I made a video about that because I went down to the cafeteria and I boosted my self-esteem. I said, hey, I still got it because I was looking pretty haggard when I went down there for some onion rings. I had the IV hanging out. And this nurse from, I think, the OB floor started to flirt with me. And I thought, hey, I still got a patient in the hospital. Girls don't talk to me anymore. This is going so well. And she's flirting with me while I'm waiting on my onion rings. And we start talking. She's like, where do you live? I said, I just moved to a small town in Alabama. And she made a face. I'm like, oh, man. She said, well, that's not really safe for you. It's not safe for our kind of people. Because you might be hate crimed there. And I said, out loud, I said, this is about to go so poorly. And I had such high hopes. I said, now's the point where I got to tell you that I'm a Republican. And she said, oh. I said, yeah. It was nice getting to know you. She didn't want to talk to me anymore. So she found out I don't care about safe spaces. It was over.
That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, all the time.
that's
But that's
crazy.
how you know, right? You got to gauge them, right? If they ask you what your pronouns are, you know they're not for you. Nope, that's a liberal. I want to ask them, a litmus test now for dating. This has actually worked for me to sort people out. Is to say, what was your reaction to Charlie Kirk's death? And depending on their reaction, that tells you whether or not you want to be in the same room as them. Because I've met lesbians on the internet. What did one say? This is a good one. She said, oh, I don't mourn the wicked. I said, oh, okay.
Dang.
Wow. Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Do they ever give you explanations to why they say he's wicked?
Yeah, they say that he's racist, he's a bigot, he's a homophobe. They claim he advocated for throwing gay people off of buildings.
But is this just for what they hear? Or...
Oh, yeah, that's out of context.
Yeah.
The throwing gay people off of buildings thing it came from a tidbit where he had said I don't know why so many people are gay for Palestine, because the Palestinians are throwing gay people off of buildings. And they had twisted that into, well, he promotes that.
Crazy.
That's stupid.
Just ignorance, honestly.
It's same thing with Donald Trump.
Yep.
It's just not, you can't get through to these people. That's just the way the world is anymore. But I mean, you hear something online and that's fact. I say dumb shit online all the time and people assume I'm telling them the truth. I'm like, y'all know?
Yeah, I know.
This was funny. So me and my friends actually, before the National Guard was deployed to places like Portland and whatever, we had made a fake news article. And it was me, my friend Enoch, Majewski. We were all on live one night. We were like, hey, this would be really funny. Majewski made a fake news article saying that Donald Trump was deploying the National Guard all over the country, like he is now. But this is before it ever happened. We just made a joke. And like, we posted up the news article, and we all made like serious videos. We had a script we're going off of saying, you know, this is what's happening, and I support it. And people went crazy with it. They were like, oh my God, what a dictator. It was all a lie. Until it became true, then it was even more funny.
Yeah.
But they believed it. They read the news article. They were like, oh, yep, that's true. I live for donuts said, so.
I live for donuts.
Like, why would you believe me?
So your TikTok didn't even start out as all political stuff, did it? It's still not really all political. I mean, it's a lot political, but it's not all political, right?
No, I mean, I've been doing a lot of Christian content lately, and that's actually been really hard. Because I thought, I don't know, it's the same thing as being like a gay conservative. I didn't know that was a weird thing until I did. Being gay Christian, I didn't know was controversial until it was. So I started a couple weeks ago doing Christian content, and that was what was on my heart. And it got really hard. I kind of took a step back for a minute because people are like really passionate about how they believe. Yeah. I mean, they are doubling down in the comment section. And I think I didn't take a break just for me. I did it for other people because what I was trying to get the message across to people was gay people are allowed to go to church. Are they allowed to talk to your kids about being gay in the church? No. Should they serve in the church? Well, up for debate. You don't need to roll out a rainbow carpet, but let them in your church. And I thought that was just a normal thing as a Christian. And a lot of Christians came in my comments and they were up in arms, mad at me, because how dare you tell people about Christianity when you're living a life of sin? And they doubled down on it. And so I tried to like gently coax Christians in the way of like, hey, I can handle this, but if a gay person or any person who's never been in a church and is just starting to explore Christianity hears you talk that way, they're not going to want to go to a church, and that's their salvation you're messing with. And they just didn't get it, so I kind of stepped back for a minute because that was difficult.
But
yeah,
I can imagine that.
Yeah,
for sure.
That'd be difficult for sure. That's and I don't disagree with what you're saying at all, though, because everybody has a place in church, regardless of
100%.
Because I have sin in my life, right? We all do, right? That's the whole reason for Christianity, right?
Yep.
So you would think that everybody would be welcome at church.
And that was what was disheartening to me was like, they were saying, you know, yeah, you can go to church, but you can't call yourself a Christian because Christians repent and you're not repenting. And I said, we can argue all day about, you know, whether or not being gay even is a sin. And I'll have to ask God myself one day, but it doesn't make you not a Christian. And I'd even proposed this idea that I really was like, sometimes I talk to God about this a lot because I'm like, God, this must be how you feel talking to your people. Because I think, hey, I got it right. They're going to get it. And then they don't. And I want to shake them. I want to shake your kids, God. I need you to discipline them because it's just not. And I don't know how a pastor feels because he's got to feel the same way sometimes. You give a message, you think you got it. But I said, okay, well, there's part of the Bible, and I don't remember it now. Somebody will tell me where it says that sinning in your brain is the same as sinning in your flesh. So let's pretend I settle down with a man and I'm sitting next to you in church and you think that I'm a good Christian now. Now I'm allowed to be a Christian because I got 2.5 kids. I'm married to a man. But in my head, I'm still gay. The Bible says that's still a sin. But you're going to treat me differently because I'm with a man and you don't know that I'm gay in my brain. And you're going to invite me to Bible study, whatever. But because I'm gay out loud as well as in my brain, you're going to tell me, well, I'm not a true Christian. Well, John 3:16 says Christian is whoever accepts Jesus. I would say I was a good Christian. I tried my best. But I'm one by definition. And they just don't.
Well, nobody's a good Christian.
That's kind of the whole point, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's no such thing as a good Christian.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I understand anyway.
Yeah.
I think we muddy the waters a lot as Christians when we gatekeep Christianity.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But it's not up to us to judge those people, though, right?
Well, they argue that they can, and this was another comment I get a lot because Scripture says something about holding each other accountable. So they say, well, I'm supposed to hold you accountable. And I'm like, yeah, maybe. But I don't think that means you need to, like, pull everybody aside. Because if you're going to do that, you better go to your neighbor's house and be like, hey, you know, here's every sin that I think you're doing. And you're not doing that. So,
Yeah.
And that would be crazy. And then people don't want to join Christianity or know about God.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it is.
So people are crazy on TikTok.
People are crazy on TikTok.
And YouTube.
I don't know about YouTube. I don't do anything on YouTube.
You got a page.
I got a page.
It's suffering.
It's suffering. Yeah.
So go follow on YouTube.
I live for donuts on all platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, TikTok now is, I don't know what's happening. We're getting bought. I guess we're American now. I didn't know the difference.
Oh, for real?
I don't know, but ever since it became American, the pay went down.
I don't know if that's why, but I should find out. Yeah.
Makes sense.
That makes sense, actually. I should find out if that's the reason. Yeah. Well, people think content creators are out here, like, you know, making money, and I'd made a video about it. I was like, just so you know, I ain't been paid in 3 months from TikTok, and even now, being multi-platform, it's a little better, but there's content creators that have more followers than I do that aren't making near as much what people think.
Yeah.
The money comes from, like, brand deals and stuff, and YouTube, if you can get YouTube popped off.
Yeah.
But they're definitely not rich.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of them have OF as well as their normal pages.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about that.
That's what we should do,
Yeah.
bro.
About OF?
Yeah, just me and Kurt.
You could just, like,
Together.
do pictures and videos of your beard. I'm sure there's, like, somebody with a beard fetish. They'd just be like,
It wouldn't be mine then. It'd have to be Trey's beard. I'll take the pictures, though.
yeah, there's, like, people that are into watching people eat. You could, like, eat a giant cheeseburger and let it, like, drip in your beard. People are into that shit.
God.
Yeah.
Dang, but
Yeah, like, they like
easy.
to watch,
I
like,
can do that all day,
He
son.
loves cheeseburgers.
I just gotta eat normal.
Listen,
There's always something in his beard
I'll
when
start
he
eating
gets done.
cheeseburgers again. Let's do it.
I know.
Split the profits.
Yeah.
In this economy,
Yeah.
Yeah. No. This economy's horrible, ain't it?
ugh.
I'm going to start selling feet pics. And if you ever seen my feet, bro, you'd be like, God dang, don't do it, dude.
Yeah.
I think, like, from what I've heard from girls who do that, there's, like, different levels to that, too, though. Because there's, like, people that are into painted toenails. There are some that are into, like, certain shoes or something.
Yeah, I'll do whatever they want. I'll put pantyhose on them. I don't care.
I think there could be people into men's feet specifically.
Really?
Probably. We can look it up.
I don't know.
Our search
If
history is
there's
going to be...
if there's a, I'll put them on there tonight, dude. If there's an actual market for it. And
We got good lights and shit,
I
bro.
don't know, bro.
Really?
We got great cameras.
Real.
We could take 6K pictures of my feet, bro.
This is going to become the couch, like the porn couch.
yeah.
The couch.
It'll be
Yeah.
the casting couch.
I'm glad I'm in this chair. It feels safer. It looks pretty clean. You know, these are easy to clean too, actually, because
Yeah.
like this material.
Yeah.
So
We'll call it the normal dude's casting couch.
yeah, actually, it's getting a little gay because you're both, you know. But
Well,
It's all right.
whatever, people are into it.
I mean, I don't care what you call me. Just pay me.
Yeah, no.
Which, speaking of that, back to the pillow princess thing and getting a little gay, men that I would go straight for. There's a Reddit thread out there now questioning whether or not I'm actually gay. Last couple years ago, there was a Reddit thread saying that my hair looked like a bird's nest. So that happens when you're on the internet. But I was thinking my Reddit pages are funny because I'm like, okay, that's a weird thing that y'all are just... And they seemed legitimately concerned, like they weren't trying to bully me. They were like, hey, discussion topic, is I Live for Donuts really gay? And I was like, oh, let me read about myself.
Golly.
And they weren't being mean, but they had good points. I was like, okay. Yeah. They were like, well, I heard her say she's a pillow princess, so I don't think that's very gay. And then somebody was like, yeah, but like a lot of pillow princesses are like super gay. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And then they were like, and then she made a TikTok about which men in politics she'd go straight for. And I don't think a gay person would do that. And I read that, I was like, you know what? I'm going to let that go. You're right.
You're right.
But Anderson Cooper is also gay, and he was on my list. And so, well, Preston Myers wasn't on the list, and the girls got mad at me, so I had to add him in. But he's gay. So it cancels out. It's fine.
Yeah.
There is not a lesbian in this world who does not have at least one man she would go straight for. Fight me.
Ooh.
Guarantee it.
Ain't none of
She's
them me.
lying.
That's ridiculous.
No, I know. I thought I was going to be on the list. That's why I was holding my breath over here that I was on the list, but apparently you had to be in politics.
Well,
Gotta have money for sure.
I had Pete Hegseth. Like, tell me that y'all wouldn't go gay for Pete Hegseth.
Who's that?
What is he? The defense secretary? I should know this. The beefed out one with tattoos. He's I think he's the secretary of defense. He's an elected official.
I don't know him.
We'll put him up on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should. Oh, yes, absolutely. Pete Hegseth and Donald Trump Jr. Honestly.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, DJ, son.
That is a handsome man. That is a handsome man, and he's rich and smart. I'm looking at a Donald Trump Jr. presidency, 2028. Let's go.
You think so?
Maybe. People are saying, this is back to the TikTok thing in the Trump family. Barron Trump is rumored to join the board of American TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
For
real?
I saw that too.
It was a rumor. I don't know, but sure. Why not? He's young. Let him do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Sense. Did y'all see, this is another thing you can throw up on the screen, the AI video of Donald Trump dropping poop on the protesters?
No.
Oh my God. I'm sure he didn't make it. Somebody did. But he posted it on True Social.
Golly.
Yes. It's an AI of him in a fighter jet, and he pushes a button and a bunch of shit drops down on the protesters and Harry Sisson. So Harry Sisson tweeted, can a reporter ask Donald Trump why he's dropping shit on me in an AI video? And JD Vance retweeted it and said, I'll ask him for you. So now Harry Sisson is out on the internet crying like a liberal, saying they're bullying me on X. Yeah. That's what he said. They're harassing him now. The president, the president and the VP want to harass me. I've made it.
Oh,
I know, exactly.
That'd be lit, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
That'd be so cool.
Please.
Oh. Who was that
Harass
trans
me.
person that was going viral at Disney? I've blocked it out of my brain. I don't remember. But that trans person was going viral at Disney that I should know. He commented on my Instagram once where I was making fun of trans people. And I said, hey, I finally made it. This is good. Lily Tino. That's who it is. Lily Tino. Lily Tino commented on my Instagram.
Dang.
To tell me, I don't remember what it was. I think he just commented, shut up. And I was like, all right.
Shut up.
That video actually got me banned from TikTok for like a week.
Dang.
And all I did was post pictures of goofy looking trans people and say, this is modern dating. And I just kind of reacted and my face was like on every picture. That was it. And at the end of the video, I stood up and was like, gotta go. And that video got taken down for bullying. Lily Tino commented on it. And then, I don't know. It's my face. How can my face bully people?
I know.
I never thought about this before, but how guys, a lot of guys be like, hey, it's scary going dating because you don't know who's trans or whatever.
Dude.
Oh, yeah.
Like lesbians. Does that happen for lesbians?
Oh, yeah, all the time. We complain about that all the time.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude. No, it's like a real thing. That's why we're saying, LGB, get rid of the TQ. Because they've gone too fucking far. And because we don't want to be associated with them. I've been treated worse as a gay person in the last 2 years than I have 5 years ago when I came out. And I don't blame people. Because they're confused by me. And they're not sure if I'm trans. Because everybody is now. People are leery of trans people. Because they're out there being fucking weird. But the dating apps, they've taken over. It is a lot. It is a lot of trans and non-binary. And lesbians are saying, no, I don't want to date a dude. Well, then you're transphobic. Because you don't want to date us.
Dang it.
They're taking over the bathrooms. They're taking over lesbian and gay bars. You can't, there are more of them than there are us anymore. And, that's cool, you do you, but can you do, your thing? And give us back ours? Because what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
It's already, my dating pool is 0.0001%.
Yeah, I don't need no confusing bullshit at the same time, bro.
I
Yeah.
would have thrived in the 80s, right? Lesbians were still in the closet. There were some lesbian bars. And there was just 2 kinds of lesbian. You're good to go. Now we got 6, 7 different kinds.
You might have gotten beaten up back then, though. Because it was a little more... a little bit more severe, coming out or whatever.
I'm going to get dragged for this, but I think I would have rather got beat up in the 80s for being gay than have gay rights and have to deal with the trans LMNOPQRST community. Let's go back. Let's take the rights back. Let's put the bricks back at Stonewall. And, let's chill, okay? We need to be putting time out. No gay rights for a little bit. We putting time out until you figure this shit out. We got too many rights. And we need to figure out what's a right and what's not because...
Yeah.
Well, trans people can't serve in the military. That's not a fucking right. Well, they can't use whatever bathroom they want. Not a fucking right.
Mm-hmm.
What? Well, they can't get their hormones paid for. Not a right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see any of that in the Constitution.
I still have to pay for my testosterone.
Yeah.
You really?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, tell them you're trans. Problem solved. You're trans now. You identify as
Female.
what could you be?
I'm a
Courtney?
female.
You could be Courtney.
Curtis.
You have to go to like Portland or some shit, or San Francisco.
It's not that far.
It's not that far. Gavin Newsom. Oh my god.
He's a little crazy, I feel like.
Yeah.
What, San Francisco or California in general?
Gavin Newsom.
He's a fucking idiot, and I really hope
He is, dude.
I really hope that more Democrats just keep being vocal, like AOC and Gavin Newsom, wherever Bernie Sanders is. Let's kick him up, because the worse they look, the better we look at the midterms.
Mm-hmm.
I said after the Charlie Kirk rally, I tweeted, I was like, we don't have to worry about midterms because we just won.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nobody who watched the Charlie Kirk rally and watched all that patriotism and all that Christianity, and it was a MAGA rally, we'll own that. But if you watch that, how are you not voting red?
Mm-hmm.
We won. We're done now. It's kind of like the Alabama-Tennessee game. You know, you got to halftime and you were like, oh, cool, we won. We turn off TV.
At the end of these things, we tell everybody. No, I'm just kidding.
Listen, that game ended the minute we got that interception.
Yeah, it was, bro.
That was never coming back on that momentum on that. Our
Such a terrible game. Yeah.
I saw a video from Tuscaloosa,
So mad.
and somebody was 3 miles from the stadium, and she said this was the exact moment of the interception. You could hear the crowd 3 miles away, and then they got louder when he dodged that tackle, and it just exploded at the end. That was unbelievable. I'm not going to shut up about that for the next year, so that will be insufferable.
Till y'all got beat by Ohio State in the championship.
I can't wait until Brittany beats you this weekend, actually.
Oh, I should check that. Brittany who? I don't know her. What? That's crazy. Never in my life. She's cheating. I'm like 2
I'm pretty sure she is, bro.
Gotta be. Nobody's that lucky.
Nah.
No.
You don't get that dang lucky, bro.
She knows.
And I got great players. I got some great players who put up some huge points, but they don't do it every week. Nah.
Well, she got Jamar Chase over there, though.
I know. 47 points a week or whatever.
Well, last year she had McCaffrey, and he got hurt, so
Yeah.
I scooped him up this year.
Oh, you got him? Did
Yeah,
you
I
have
got
him in last night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He got like
yeah.
40 points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He I watched that game.
He's good.
It was a good game.
Well, Tampa had Ekbuka down and then Evans down. So they were down to like third string running back, or the wide receiver. I picked him up just in case Ekbuka didn't play tonight, and they put him this last minute decision he's going to play.
Yeah.
And then I got Baker Mayfield. He's
Braxton
been really
has
good.
him with his little kiddie league
Yeah.
that he's doing. Yeah.
Oh, he ditched our league for a kids league. He wanted to play with kids his own age.
Yeah.
Lame.
I know.
Yeah, no.
He wanted to play with his own friends. So you were on Fox News.
I was, yeah, I did that. It was on Newsmax. I did do that.
Oh, Newsmax.
It's Newsmax.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was that? What was that all about, bro? And what was that like?
I'm trying to think what video that even was. I know it had to do with being a normal gay. That's pretty much what everyone's talking to me about. I think I had stitched like a Lily Tino video or a that other goofball. I don't remember his name. Jeffrey Marsh, I believe, was Jeffrey Marsh video. Just doing my rants like I do. And it's kind of funny because I have my phone in my hand constantly. I mean, I'm on the cusp of millennial, but I might as well be a Gen Z.
Yeah.
So I was like coming out the front gate of my house and I got a random message request on TikTok, which most people don't read their message requests. I do because sometimes they're funny. Or I'll get like death threats at 7 a.m. and I'm like, ooh,
Dang.
that's better than a cup of coffee. That's good. I'm awake.
Yeah. I bet.
You know?
Yeah.
And there's like networking opportunities. So I opened it. This account had like 3 followers. And they were like, hey, I'm a producer for Newsmax. We want you to reach out to us. And I was like, okay. Yeah. So I called the guy. I know who he was. He's like, that was fast. I was like, my phone was in my hand. Now I feel lame. I'm like, let me hang up. I'm super busy right now.
Yeah. I was just calling to let you know that I did get your text. You gotta go.
He was like, do you want to be on Newsmax tomorrow night? And I was like, yeah, I think I can make that happen. And it was primetime live. So
Yeah, it was.
the way I do everything, I said, well, I don't want to know what the guy's going to ask me because then I'm not shooting from the hip. It's not genuine. I'll rehearse it and it'll be fucked up.
Yeah.
So I had no idea what he was going to ask me. And y'all know I have Tourette's, and we talked about this last time I was on the podcast. So I'm just trying not to twitch because the internet's going to go crazy and say I'm on cocaine or something. And
I wish they said that.
And I'm staring at a screen and I'm tired and now I'm nervous. And my son has already told me, Mom, don't become a meme. And I'm like, this is great. So I was waiting to go on. Actually, I was in like the waiting room and it was supposed to be, I don't know, 7 o'clock. And they're like, okay, well, it's going to be 10 more minutes. I actually checked out of the waiting room. I video chatted my son. And he's like, Mom, what are you doing? Aren't you going to be on TV? I was like, we got 10 minutes. I had to talk to my mom first. I'm like, just put him on the phone. Hurry up. And my son actually prayed with me. He's 10 years old. He prayed with me before I went on Newsmax. So that was amazing. And he just prayed that God would speak through me and that I would say things for God, not just for myself, and be humble. He said the whole little prayer himself. He's incredible. And yeah, we did it. It was like a 4 minute clip, I think.
Yeah.
And then my Facebook started blowing up. I was getting all kinds of messages. But then people start messaging my family, which is weird. Yeah. They'll message my mom. Be like, hey, I saw your daughter on Newsmax. You should be so proud. And I'm like, yeah, she should. So,
yes, you should.
Like, that's weird, but thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a good time.
Yeah.
Would do it again, for sure. And then, you know, who else just reached out to me? I don't know if y'all know who he is. Mike O'Hearn reached out to me a couple weeks ago. You know Mike O'Hearn?
That's a bodybuilder?
He's a bodybuilder. Yes, he's the fucking goat.
Yeah.
I got a message from Mike O'Hearn, and I'm into powerlifting, so like, I was like, oh my God, he knows the I exist.
That's crazy.
Yes, and he's like, I really like your stuff. Do you want to be on my podcast? I was like, yes. Click the button. Yes.
Hell yeah.
I want to ask you about powerlifting. Fuck what I got to say. It's Mike O'Hearn.
Yeah.
His wife was Miss Universe. Absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so then he messaged me like a week later, and he said he was filming a movie, so he had to reschedule. But he started the message with, hey, superstar. And I was like, Mike O'Hearn just called me a superstar.
Damn, bro.
Golly.
I would have busted a nut.
If I had one to bust, it would have happened. I was like, oh, I'm telling everybody. Mike O'Hearn knows I exist.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. That's awesome.
That's lit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
So we're rescheduling that, and really, I just want to ask him everything about powerlifting.
Yeah.
What's your favorite compound lift? What are you taking for supplements? Do you do any rest days? What's your leg day like?
What's your leg day like?
I don't know if I'm more excited about him or his wife. Can you bring your wife?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make a movie on her. I just want to hang out with her, bro.
Yeah.
I just want to
wanna
ask
get
her routine. She's like a bodybuilder, too.
Yeah.
She was known to have like one of the best physiques or something at one point. Absolutely insane. Don't look at either of them because you'll just feel bad about yourself because I do.
I mean, it doesn't. I don't have to. I just take my shirt off in the mirror and I feel bad about myself. So.
Well, we all look that way too. It's just like the lighting's really bad every time I look in the mirror.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
I think it's the shitty mirror I got. Sometimes I'll be looking at some mirrors and it's like,
Yeah, for sure.
and some mirrors is like, God dang. Bro.
It's the lighting.
Which one is my mirror? And mine's one of the goddamn boys, ain't it?
I don't know, honestly. But I remember one time we was in this, me and Brittany went to this hotel in Pigeon Forge. One mirror, it was like two mirrors on this wall way over here and this one over here. And this
Wait,
one
was this in your room?
Yeah.
Wait, you had two mirrors in your hotel room? I hope you expanded on that fully.
No, I didn't.
Fullest extent.
I didn't, but I was good looking in this one. I look like a damn.
Well, if you used them the way they were intended, you wouldn't have cared what you looked like when you were using them.
I would have, though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the point.
I'm like,
Usually women are the ones that care about that.
Yeah, well.
But you know, men have feelings too.
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
That's a real thing. Like men have
Especially
self-esteem
nowadays.
issues. Like
We got to talk about that.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah, for real, bro. I got feelings.
I think that's a real
I'm more
thing.
emotional than my wife is, for sure, dude.
I am too.
Like it's always. I mean, even in 2025, and raising a young man is hard. Like people still expect men to be like the tough guys, and the like. Men have self-esteem issues, and I realized that when I started looking to like this, I'm like, I felt worse about my appearance when I started wearing men's clothes and cutting my hair short than I ever did feminine presenting. It's just crazy. But I have more self-esteem issues now than I did then. Because as a woman, it's pretty basic, right? If you're like medium attractive, men think you're hot. Like men, y'all don't have a lot of standards, okay? Boobs, hot. But when you're a dude or you're a woman who looks like me and you're dating women critique everything.
Yeah.
You're not
harsh.
tall enough. You're not broad-shouldered enough. You don't look like the book boyfriend guy.
Yeah.
Find a reason.
Yeah.
Men are just like, oh, cool, you're willing to be in the same room as me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Your heart's still beating and stuff?
Pretty much, yeah.
I was like, you're cool. I love you too.
Yeah.
I've said that for a while. Women have impossible standards. It's insane.
Yeah.
I've had a woman not go on a want to go on a date with me because I wasn't 6 foot tall. Straight up.
For
No,
you?
Yes.
You're like, I am a woman. You
Yeah,
crazy.
I did. I was like, hello?
Oh,
And she said, well, I'm like 5'9" or something. And I need to date someone who can put me in my place. Ma'am, I'm not your father, first of all.
No.
Second of all, you're not going to find a woman who's 6 foot tall. I mean, there's a couple, but you better start looking at the NBA, WNBA.
You're like, I will lay down and put you in your place.
Yeah. I'll beat your ass.
I'm just a girl.
Yeah. So,
Dang it, son.
all right. I think this is pretty good. How long have we going? Feels like
I would say longer than my second marriage. Actually, not true, because I'm still technically married to him. So.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, I've been married for like 7 years. I hadn't talked to him in like
congratulations.
5. I know.
That's cool.
Yeah, we got married in 2019. I left him in late 2020. And we're still married, so 6 years. I hear he's in Iowa now. I need to find out if he's got like health insurance or something I can cop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Do I get something for like a 6-year marriage? Because my alimony, maybe? Well, no, because we're still married. So maybe
If you're married for 4 more years, you get part of his 401k.
Oh, really? Shoot, let me write this thing out. I wonder if he knows. I bet he
for
doesn't
sure.
know that.
I bet you don't either.
He's closer to your age than mine, so he might just,
You
I mean,
never know.
I'm sure you're not his beneficiary.
Oh, it's not
But if you're married to him, then you can probably take it to court.
Yeah, he's not going to find somebody else to marry him, so good luck.
Good.
It has been interesting with women, though, because I'll date a woman, I forget that I'm married, and then I'll be dating for a while. I'm like, oh, shit, I forgot to tell you. And someone got really upset about it. Like, you hid that from me. No, I just forgot.
I forgot. I haven't
Who
been
forgets
with
they're
him
married?
in 6 years, dude.
Yeah, I don't talk to him. I don't
Yeah.
know. He did almost show up on the same tour as me once, though, and I had to correct that real quick. They're like, yeah, we're going to get the video guy we had last year. And I was like, I think that is my ex-husband. Maybe don't do that. But if he had shown up to the tour, I would have been his boss. So I said, actually, do fly him out here because I'm going to give him some paperwork to sign and pretend it's this, but it's actually divorce papers. Like, little Sweet Home Alabama action.
Sweet home.
That movie? Yeah.
Yeah, we watched that the other day.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Oh. Pete Hegseth
Big clip,
only.
motherfucker.
Pete Hegseth only.
Big clip.
The big.
Pete Hegseth, Billy Bob Thornton. I'd go straight for Billy Bob Thornton and his wife. Tommy Lee and his wife, Brittany Furman. Steven Tyler. Going back to that. Wait, who doesn't like big clits? Is that actually a thing?
Matt Rife.
Matt Rife said that?
I don't
That's
think he was
weird.
actually like saying like he doesn't like big clits, but
I mean, like,
there was like a little internet skirmish about it. Yeah.
oh. I don't think I've ever seen a clit notable enough that I'd be like, yeah, that's a big one. You know?
Yeah.
Like, it'd have to be really notable for me to be like, whoa.
Yeah.
Man, I do say that all the time that like vaginas have a lot of variables that penises don't have.
Yeah, they do.
But I have found vaginas to mostly look the same, whereas penises come in a lot of different shapes and sizes. Y'all got some weird stuff going on over there. Different colors and shit.
Mine's a classic. Mine's a very classic penis.
Yeah.
How do you know unless you've seen a lot of other penises?
Oh, we have.
Oh.
Well, there's one way that I know is pornography.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the other way is they make dildos that look just like my penis.
I feel like pornography is not the standard. Did y'all know, by the way, because I didn't know this until I briefly dated a porn star, which I wouldn't recommend.
Yeah.
Well, where was that in the podcast?
Yeah, that was a whole thing. And I didn't know that I don't know. Can I say anything on YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know that the cum in the porn shit is actually corn syrup. She informed me of
Sometimes.
that. Because she had told me at one point, she's like, yeah, I've never tasted it. And I was like, wait. I know what you do for a living.
Yeah.
Which you know, because you watched some of her stuff, actually, I believe. I never did, but I thought you told me you watched some of her
I
stuff.
think I looked her up. Yeah.
Yeah. And I said, well, I don't watch your stuff, but I know people who do. And she said, no, it's corn syrup. And I was like, huh?
I did not know that.
Apparently.
Sometimes, not always.
That's
How
some
do you know?
bullshit.
Not always.
How do you know?
Well, I don't know if you've ever heard of this podcast called Pillow Talk. You ever heard?
No.
So it's this dude who only interviews porn stars, dudes, chicks, whatever.
I should watch that.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's pretty
Put my
interesting.
next girlfriend over there.
But like they talk about all of that stuff too
Oh,
on there. Yeah.
Yeah, no, if it was corn syrup, if they paid me enough, maybe.
I haven't watched it in a long time, so I don't know if they still.
I would think you get sick of corn syrup though after a certain point.
Ugh.
Was it Sydney Sweeney? Was she the one that said she was going to go in the glass box and do like 500 men or something? It was like they could do anything they wanted.
Sydney
to.
Sweeney.
Was it Sydney Sweeney?
I
that
doubt
said
it.
that?
Yeah, I don't think that's her. No,
That's the
Bonnie Blue. It was Bonnie,
Bonnie
Blue.
Blue, yeah.
It was Bonnie Blue.
Bonnie
yeah, not
Blue,
Sydney
yeah.
Sweeney. Sydney Sweeney had the bathwater thing though. That's why I was confused.
Oh, I don't know about the bathwater.
Sydney Sweeney was selling her bathwater.
Shit.
Oh,
Yeah, quite literally.
Dang.
another avenue of revenue I would not care to get into.
Yeah.
I take a bath every morning. I got a bunch to sell.
Underwear? People sell underwear.
Yeah.
Socks?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard about underwear, not socks.
Probably.
Never heard of selling your bathwater though.
Yeah,
That's
Sydney Sweeney was
genius.
doing that. And then she had like a collab
I'll
with...
probably have a good deal on mine, like a quart. I'll give you a whole quart mason jar full of it.
Yeah.
You gotta like outsell your competition. You gotta sell it for cheaper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
But how do they know, right? If it's Kurt's bathwater or Sydney Sweeney's, they got
Exactly.
somebody verifying, or
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I could just pretend like I tapped into her
yeah,
drainage line,
dude. You could
dude.
say it was
Yeah.
You could say it was Ashley's, but it's actually yours. You never know.
She don't take baths, so yeah, I could definitely pretend like it's hers. Yeah, I could take a picture of Ashley, make her into like an AI,
That's what I'm saying.
whatever, and be like, "Hey, you want my bathwater?"
That's a terrifying thing I hadn't thought of. And I heard this recently.
I could charge extra if she pees in it.
I feel like I actually heard about this because a pastor was doing it. There's a youth pastor where girls were sending him photos and they weren't inappropriate, but he used AI to make them
Oh,
inappropriate.
heck.
And I thought, shit, that's a thing. When I was a kid, teenager, don't send your nudes to teenage boys because it'll get out, right? That was a lesson we all got, and we still did it. But now we got to tell girls, don't send normal pictures to dudes because they can use AI and make it into something and then put those online.
There it went.
I never thought of that.
That's insane. I never even thought about like AI being able to do that. I mean, it's possible for sure, but
Yeah.
Well, then think about
That's
it, too. If
crazy.
you've got pictures of your kids online, what they can do with them now.
yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking.
Golly.
Ridiculous.
Wild
Yeah,
stuff.
you can't
bro.
even really tell sometimes
Yeah.
if it's AI or not.
I know. Ashley really can't tell.
AI has gotten out of control.
She is. She's of the age group that's like, look at this.
Yeah,
She's not that much older than you.
Cooper's like,
not that
that's
much older
AI,
than
mom.
yeah. If it's too crazy, yeah, it's
Well, and when
automatic.
I was a kid, it was like, repost this or you'll die.
Yeah.
Now it's like, we're just going so far into the Jetsons territory. This shit's terrifying.
Yeah,
I know it is.
That's what we were talking about at the beginning. Technology. It's too much for me.
Yeah, it's too
I gotta
much.
have like a college degree to work the buttons in the fucking Jeep. The Jeep's 2009. I got this whole little like GPS thing in there now. I had to have my friends hook it up. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know how to work my air conditioner. I'm getting old. It's like I think getting old is like happening faster because technology's so fast.
Yeah,
So now I'm like acting like my grandparents because I can't keep up with shit.
I know. I started carrying butterscotches last week.
Ooh, Werther's
dude.
Originals has like this maple one. There's like a maple Werther's out. Okay.
yeah.
I just got a massage gun from the TikTok shop. I'm very excited to use my massage gun.
Is it that big one?
Oh, I was gonna get that one, but I
I
got the
saw
little.
that one.
Dude, they sent me $650 in coupons
For the massage gun?
for TikTok shop in general. $650 to buy shit. So
Oh,
I did.
wow.
Yeah. I got a massage gun. I got 2 hoodies. I got a little tin
Everything she
sign.
names off vibrates.
Yeah,
Massage gun, foot massager,
yeah.
hand massager.
Yeah.
You know what? On my backup account, I just posted this. Speaking of massagers, so TikTok sends me like random campaigns. I don't even know what they are. Be a part of this campaign, win $25,000. Okay. And they sent me one. And I about stopped in my tracks. Don't text and drive because I read this while I was driving and I said, screw it. And it's on my backup account. They sent me. I can't.
I can't.
I should put this in the group chat. It said, join the 28-day ejaculation challenge.
Oh shit.
I swear to God. I was like, I can't say this on TikTok, but they can send it to me.
Yeah.
And then curiosity killed the cat, so I opened it. It was for men's health. It was some sort of pill or something. Like boost your testosterone. It says you're gonna have better ejaculations in 7 days. I don't know.
Dang.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I should join that just cause.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm here.
See how much more you start ejaculating, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it hasn't been tested on women. I'll be the first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Combine that with the mouse antibiotic to kill.
Yeah.
The mouse antibiotics and your back massager.
If y'all are here
High powered one too.
High-powered back
y'all are here for me
massager.
for 3 days, you know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
TikTok shop didn't know they were selling whole ejaculation kits now. Let me just look on there for a blow up time. Times be tough, man.
Oh, golly.
It's sad when half the married people I know are having more sex than I am, and I'm supposed to be dating and having fun in my 30s.
Yeah.
I thought married people were the ones not having sex anymore.
Well, depends on what age you are.
I think it depends on the person and how much you like them.
Maybe to some degree, but
Only one of your wives is in the room right now, so you can speak freely.
yeah, no,
You're safe.
So
This is a safe space.
okay. I always feel safe since this is my house.
Oh yeah.
But so when you get older, it falls off a little bit. Like your drive and sex drive falls off a little bit, and it becomes normal to have sex less. Not that you want to do it less, but your drive is just not what it used to be. I'm not 22 anymore.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
And as hot as I think my wife is,
I agree.
and and as much as I would like to do it, it's just not always in the cards for me. Like,
No, that makes sense because I was on steroids for 3 months, and at about a month and a half, I was like, am I like premenopausal? I'm too young for that. Because I was getting the same type of thing. I was like, I gotta go ask my rheumatologist if this is a symptom. Because what the hell? And I started talking to my friends, women who were in their 40s. They were like, no, that's just like a hormonal thing. Usually it takes time to get there, but the steroids have made you temporarily like, and I was like, oh, this is terrible.
yeah.
I know. I better get married before I turn 40. What the hell?
Know, yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets rough.
When
When your hormones stop
when the hormones stop,
making themselves.
everything gets tougher. Yeah. But
Well, it makes sense because you're not really expected to be making babies at that age. So
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, it does make
that's
sense.
the point. Yeah.
We're fighting it. Me and Ashley, we're fighting it tooth and nail. I don't care, bro. I'm getting shots. She's taking pills. We're fighting it. We're doing everything you can to keep a.
You got to pay a bunch of money to have a healthy sex life, so it's almost like just paying for a
It's
prostitute.
not even like a healthy sex life. It's just what you want in your brain.
Yeah.
That
So you
makes
feel good
sense.
about yourself.
Because
basically.
at 20, my brain right now, at the age that I am, 46 years old, it's still the same as a 22-year-old's.
Yeah.
Like I didn't mature much since
Well,
then.
that's what my mom told me too. I mean, she's in her 50s, and she said she still feels in her 30s in her brain.
In your brain, you just feel the same. It doesn't like your brain
I still
never
feel like
changes.
I'm in my 20s in my brain.
So what the brain wants and what the body is capable of are two different things.
Oh, I feel that in my life right now.
Yeah. So it lines up for like that sexually too.
Yeah.
And then you should like, hey,
Well,
I'm
damn, that's
doing
depressing.
stuff.
I thought my prime was going to be in my 30s and 40s.
Well, so everybody's a little bit different, but Ashley took this whole like 40s thing serious, bro. Holy cow.
Well, I'm in a quarter life crisis. I just picked up like riding horses 3 weeks ago because why not? I'm going to try barrel racing next, to be honest. Like completely serious.
She turned 40 and her sex drive went into overdrive while mine was dying off.
Well, hear me out. Your wife's very hot. I still have a sex drive. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out. I'm willing to fill the role, bro. I got you,
She's
man.
50 now, and things have
Oh, I forgot she's 50, man. I thought she like just turned 40.
Things have balanced out now, so
okay.
we're balancing out now, you know.
You know, but in all seriousness, like this is the thing that men don't talk about enough and don't normalize. Like we were talking about earlier, like men's mental health and men's physical health. Like we had all this shit for women. Men just get the shaft. You get like one magazine, Men's Health, and then what? I mean, we'll even have doctors specifically for us. Right,
Yeah.
Gynecologist, whatever. What do y'all got? A urologist, maybe?
I mean, but you got a urologist.
Yeah. So what do men have? They should have like doctors for dudes.
Nothing.
But you know, in today's world, you'd have to let ladies who think they're dudes in there and be a whole thing.
Yeah.
Golly.
That'd be cool as hell though, like a doctor for a dude. Because girls like doctors. I mean, some gynecologists have like a literal spa in there, like OBGYNs and stuff. They have like massage tables and stuff. If you had like a dude's doctor, and it'd be like a barber shop. That'd be sick. You get your mental health, your physical health, all in one grab. The doctor only specializes in dude stuff. And it'd be like
That sounds lit.
yeah, it'd be like a man spa. We might be onto something. That might be a business venture. Like we just gotta find a doctor.
Yeah.
I already know the guy.
Oh, good.
My doctor, I know him like personally. I text him and stuff like that, so I could talk him into like a little barber shop.
Dude, for sure.
A couple of massage tables in there.
Yeah.
A little beer cave and then like yeah. And then, like, your wives couldn't mess with you for, like, being gone all day because you're not at the bar. You're
I'm
at the doctor.
doctor's office.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. That's a good name for a bar, too. Just name a bar in the doctor's office. Yeah.
Smart as shit.
Yeah. We're honest, though. See what happens? Put our brains together. Now, I just need an investor for all of my ideas.
Yeah.
Because I thought about it. I was like, me and my friends were joking on live. Then we were like, hey, that's not a bad idea to have a gym with a coffee shop. And you could go to the coffee shop if you weren't going to the gym. You just have, like, a coffee shop. And they're like, oh, you should do protein shakes. No, I want to do that. I just want to do coffee, good coffee, and have a powerlifting gym. We call it deadlifts and donuts. And we would serve protein donuts. Hello?
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
But then my friends were like, oh, we can put a bookstore next door, have a little door leading to the bookstore. And I was like, that's dumb. And then I was like, well, no, that makes sense, right? Because it's usually like a book person and a gym person. They end up in a relationship together.
Yeah. We're
on to something. Have a little daycare. We're good to go. But then they want to go crazy and add a petting zoo. And a lot of hands.
You got a little
Too much. You just
got out of control there pretty quick. Well, I think we're going to have to end this thing. We got a camera that's flaking, and my phone just is dinging off the hook over there.
And Monday Night Football.
Yep. So at the end of these things, we'd like to give the person who's on a chance to look at the camera and give any shout outs that they'd like to give out. If not, I can take this out of the podcast altogether.
Follow me on all platforms.
I live for donuts.
I live for donuts on all platforms. Yeah, that's really all. Yeah. Join my Discord. There's pictures of dogs in there. There's a link in my bio. Show me your dog.
And we will put her links in our description below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow.
Yeah.
And at the end of these things, we tell everybody we love them. You don't have to,
Ditto.
but we do. Love ya.
Ditto.
Hell yeah. We did stuff.